Nice, bitch.
Like, how you gonna ask me if we cool, bitch? I ain't talked to you in months. I mean, whatever.
We live.
I'm just saying that's my MO. So
for sure. You know, I got one too, B. I got one too. We talk about that later though. Yo.
Shit. All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the culture.
Hey, welcome. We were talking about some things.
Don't make me laugh. Don't make me laugh. I'm your host.
I'm doing my best. I'm not even gonna look. All right, I'm sorry.
Henry,
Start over.
No, we can't. We live. That's the best part of the show. There's no starting over. It is what it is. Shit tits.
Yo, you ever have so many emails that you just had to delete 192 of them shits?
I stopped managing my emails at some point. Like, my Yahoo account is fucking wild.
Your what?
My Yahoo account.
The fuck is Yahoo?
Yahoo!
Fuck out of here, dog.
I got a Gmail one too, but the Gmail one's not as it's not as nice as this.
Sure you do.
I do. So can I finish the intro, or are you just gonna?
Oh yeah. Can you start the show?
The show's been started already.
Podcast. Start the podcast.
I mean, is this a podcast though? Really? Is this? I don't know. I have Therese. What up, Therese?
Hello, Therese.
Oh, let's make an announcement while we're here. We have talked about it, and we decided that we are making Therese producer of the show. So congratulations, Therese. Thank you very much. Not only is she the producer of the show, she's the mod of the chat. So if you fuck up,
oh shit, son,
you fuck up, she ain't gonna do shit.
40 miles away from Chicago, swag.
Wait, she said I have 538. Oh, emails. Okay, I get it. Context. I forgot.
538.
I forgot what. Yo, I'm gonna fuck you all up right now. You ready for this shit? Oh, okay. Just 25,549 in my Yahoo account. 1,800 in my work email, because I don't really use my work email on my phone as much, and my Gmail 329. I mean, it says it right. Can you see that shit?
No, back it up.
There it is. There you go. It just focused in. 27,000.
Not for me, fuckhead.
Well, it's because you get the shit camera and they get the good one.
Obviously.
I don't even think that yours has autofocus on it, so I might be blurry as fuck. Don't matter to me.
Nah, you're cool.
So how's your week, B? Was it good?
You got a Hotmail account.
Who's got Hotmail? For real?
Yo, my week has been lovely, fam.
That's tight. Can you answer me a question?
What's up?
Why she ain't got no face on the cup?
Oh, because y'all bitches can't see her.
Oh, is that right?
I don't know. I just made that up.
Damn, Wendy Cena?
But the pettiness of the Wendy's marketing brand
is so good.
It states that
fucking good.
That's how I feel. So, guys, you can't fucking see her, fam.
Man, that one they did this week with McDonald's burger, Thanos in a way, ridiculous. Shout out to Wendy's.
Yo, I don't feel so good. Y'all's fucking done. I was like, yo, whatever the fuck, man.
Yeah.
Like, how you gonna clap back? How is that gonna happen?
How can you?
Are you gonna say special sauce?
Yo,
Allen Island.
They need to bring back. Oh man,
Grimace got to come back.
They need Grimace with the gauntlet. Oh, snapping his fingers and shit.
Hold on.
Go ahead.
In the chat, trying to be honest and upholding and true. Like just because you got the producer tag,
nobody reads this side. Nobody reads this side.
Nobody gives a fuck about that.
Nobody gives a fuck.
It's a great cause and all that shit, but nobody give a fuck, man. Like we petty. Like let me be petty for today. Oh, mark ass buster.
Got time today, cuz.
All right. So how's your week been, fam? Godson,
it was good. It was good. I really didn't. What the fuck did I do over the weekend? I think I slept a lot. Like a lot. Yeah. Shit. Like I slept. There was one day I slept 12 hours without naps. Like, this shit was crazy. I woke up at 11 o'clock in the afternoon. I was like, or in the morning, I was like, yo, what the fuck is going on here? Like, I got laundry and shit to do. Let's go.
Yo, you're wilding the fuck out. I got laundry and shit to do.
I gotta do what I gotta do. So, but yeah, it was cool. I didn't really do much. I watched a couple movies. Some real trash movie that Therese fucking told me to watch. But
yo, Therese got the trashiest movies on earth. Yo, I don't give a fuck what anybody says.
Rachel Lava Lamp, whatever the fuck her name is, the NC double. Oh man, whatever. That shit fucking. Man, I watched that documentary. No. Interesting, very interesting. Therese and I got. Now we didn't get into a fight about it, but we were definitely.
Y'all should have gotten a fight about
an argument. She wasn't trying to hear anything I was trying to say.
Does she ever?
Yeah. No, we have decent conversations.
Nah, I remember this time I was talking to Therese.
Why wouldn't you watch it, Therese? This is some bullshit.
Therese asked me a question.
Uh-huh.
She was like, yo, how do you put in the light bulb? And I was like, oh, well, you take the bulb and you put the thing in. And she was like, nah, fuck that, because I tried that shit, and that shit don't work. I was like, fam, you asked me a question. I didn't even get to answer the shit.
But on the meantime, when she'd asked you the question, there was 3 other subjects she put into the conversation, right?
This is true.
Hey, love you, Therese.
Like, yo, how do you put in the light bulb? And have you ever adopted a dog? And if you did, if a deer tried to eat your dog, what would you do? Like,
I mean,
like, what the fuck does that have to do with anything, fam? Well, I'm asking because a deer kidnapped a dog in Florida.
Nobody cares about your ADHD, Therese.
Not at all, man. Fuck ADHD.
Welcome to the team.
Hold on, check it out. We'd like to thank you for coming and viewing the Culture Podcast. Why are we not live?
We live.
Oh, never mind.
Sure. You should get it together. So what have you been listening to this week?
Oh shit. I'm gonna start with the lowest on the totem pole.
Please do.
Wale self-promotion. New Wale EP.
Yo, what is
Rididac. What?
Is that the one that came out like a month ago? Or is it brand? It's not that new, is it?
Yeah, I think it's. Nah, I gotta look. I would have to look.
I'm looking right now. Keep going.
It came out not too long ago. The Janelle Monáe Dirty Computer. Bars. Hot fire. DJ Jazzy Jeff M3.
I need to listen to that.
Years for this. M2 was hot. Or Magnificent was incredible. Both of those dope. I got turned on. I had to write it down. Actually, I had to write her name down. Yuna. Y-U-N-A.
Huh.
Album called Chapters. Incredible album.
Okay.
And the album of the year. Book of Ryan.
Ooh.
Royce the 59.
Let's talk about that, fam. Let's talk about that. So, I know that we had the conversation, and I wasn't sure. It wasn't that I wasn't feeling it. It's that I was not there with it yet. You know what I'm saying? So.
Oh, I understand.
You know what I mean? So, it took me a minute, and, man.
Cocaine.
Man. That album is deep. It's deep with there's so much going on there.
The craziness about it is I've taken this trip since circa 98, 99. You know what I'm saying? And he, excuse me, he's touched on a lot of these topics here and there, and he never has gone introspective, and he has fought with going introspective for like the last 6 years.
Sure.
Right. So Slaughterhouse becomes a thing, and this is to the credit of Joe Budden, who told everybody in Slaughterhouse, we got to get introspective. Like, everybody knows we can rap, but we don't have any substance to rap about.
Sure.
And it's just bars.
Yeah.
Once that happens, Royce comes out with what is it? Bar Exam 3, arguably the greatest mixtape ever until Bar Exam 4 comes out.
Okay.
which is the greatest mixtape ever. Like, it's stamped.
Sure.
You have Layers. You have whatever came out with Layers. Just can't think of the album. Trust the Shooter. I'm sorry, the mixtape Trust the Shooter.
Right.
You have Prime 1 and 2, where he kind of digs into himself, and then you have this Book of Rhyme. It's just incredible, man. Cocaine, like he's actually singing on this album. That's nuts.
And that threw me that threw me off at first too. But like I'm listening to it and I'm like, is this guy really? Is he okay at singing? Like I heard him on Prime. It's one of the Primes he kind of sings on. I think the last one. And I was like, okay. You know, I don't know that you necessarily need to be singing, but all right, I'll buy it into it. But this album, like he's really like he's actually singing. Like it's.
Yeah, like
and it's good too.
What's crazy is Joe Budden and Royce can both sing. Like they can actually sing.
I didn't even know Joe could sing.
Yeah. Like before he rapped, he was if you want to compare, he was Trey Songz or a Genuine.
Oh wow.
Okay. Like he was in that vein.
Yeah.
And he was just like, I want to rap. That was it. But you gotta keep in mind he was like 14, 15 at the time. So
because he loves R&B. Like loves R. He's obsessed with that shit.
So you know what I mean. Same thing with Royce.
Okay.
You know what I mean.
Okay.
We lit.
Yeah. So this album, I mean, you know that I've been exposed to, you know, I've been exposed to several albums now. We're talking. I am 4 or 5 deep, and I own his first one. It's in my collection somewhere, and I wasn't as high on that, and then I didn't really move from there. I just kind of fell off. But since talking to you kind of put me on, like, wow, like he's really nice. And this album, from what I've heard, is his best. Layers was amazing to me, and this album is far and away.
I've never. Like it's really weird. The only person that I've heard get consistently better with every album, probably Prince.
Okay.
Like consistently better. Like just fuck.
Yeah.
And on the rap side, no one. Like Jay, we'll take Jay. Jay hit a point. He hit his pinnacle to me.
Yeah.
2001 with Blueprint.
Right.
I'm saying everything else was chasing Blueprint.
Right.
You know, Joe hit a pinnacle and then fell back, hit that pinnacle again, fell back, hit that pinnacle again.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Royce, fuck, man. I don't know where his glass ceiling is. I really don't.
I don't either. And that's crazy to me. Like the best thing he could have ever, check this out. The best thing that he could have ever done was to stop drinking. Right.
Yeah.
For me, it changed his career, changed who he was. Like when I heard him on Layers, I was like, "Whoa, okay, this is not the Royce that I know," which is
right,
and a fairly uneducated one. But then for M, don't get me wrong, that guy hasn't been drinking for 10 years. But the worst thing that he could have done is to stop drinking because his career, his drive went down, as far as I'm concerned. So like you know. I mean, it is what it is. Like, I would never say anybody just needs to drink for the betterment of their career. That's not what I'm saying. But when you have the two, especially since they're really good friends, they're best friends, you know, and you see them side by side, wow, you know what I mean? Like, it's impressive.
But I will say this: you got the joint Caterpillar with Royce and M, and it's. Yeah, hands down the best M that we've gotten in a long, long time.
Facts.
And I really think it's like that because for M, this is just my feeling. You know what I'm saying? Drugs, alcohol, they took him to a place of anger, let's say, right?
Sure.
So you're off that, and then you don't have anything to take you there anymore.
Right.
Like you're really living an incredible life. Like nothing is happening. You don't really have anything to rap about,
right?
But the art of rapping. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. Yeah.
So after that last album came out and all that flack happened,
He's angry.
I can see him going to that very angry place. You know what I'm saying? When he did the he drops the remix. I forgot what it was, but it's the remix, and he mentions like everyday struggle and shit like that, and it let me know that he had been listening, whether he wanted to take that in or not, but he had been listening, and that was a great verse. This, alongside Royce's two good verses, like they weren't great verses, but they were really fucking good, and then he just spazzes the fuck out.
Yeah,
you know, it's like, yo, yeah, that's it. Caterpillar, this is a fucking great song for me to spaz out to.
Mm-hmm. Like, it's dope. So it was the same, but even Hotep when he drops on that, like, yo, fuck, like it's in comparative to when I first heard I think it's hardest one or some shit like that. It's off of Prime 2. When he starts going in, like the beat's hard and he's fucking just spitting, like I'm like, whoa. It's the same, feels the same way with that song. The beat is fucking ridiculous. He's spitting hard. It's an amazing album.
We're fucking lit. I told you.
I feel like this album should have taken on a Beyonce style video to go with it because of the story, the way he's telling the story. Like it's a song, it's a skit, it's a song, it's a skit. I mean, even parts of the skits have sound effects in them and stuff like that. You know, so like that was one of the things that threw me off in the beginning. But then as I really listened to it, I'm like, okay. Oh wow, he's really, you know what I mean? Like he's really telling the story about his dad and his brother, and you know what I mean? Like, you know, he throws shade at his brother, like
a little bit.
Oh man, it sounds like they don't talk at all.
Him and Greg.
Him and Greg. Is there his three brothers all day?
I think he has two brothers and a sister.
Oh, okay.
I think there were four.
Okay.
But. Fuck, man, this is what I'm talking about. Genius. Like, yeah, we've had conversations where we said Prime 2 is a fucking amazing album. It should be album of the year, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Now, keep in mind, Prime 2 was a rushed project.
Sure.
Like Royce just pushed that the fuck out to get to Book of Ryan.
Right.
So for a Prime 2 to be as great, to be better than Prime 1,
right,
which is already insane,
right,
and for it to be considered album of the year, and then it was just a rush project,
right,
like that.
But think about that. That's the rush project. That's the project they put out. That is rushed.
Yeah,
right?
He just got it out.
Fucking crazy. That's wild.
I don't even want to make music anymore, man.
The bar is set, dude.
I told you.
You know, the bar is set. He is, with his album, to me, in my opinion, he's the greatest storyteller in hip hop. To me, right? Ghost was that guy for a long time. Master is up there. You know, but with this album, the stories that he's telling, how he's telling stories, not just the skits, the songs themselves.
Facts.
You know, that whole Cocaine song is wild. You know what I mean? It's crazy. That song where he's talking about when it's Thanksgiving and Christmas, where he's talking about the holidays. Man, I can envision it. That's what I wanted from the skits, like rap the skit, you know what I mean? Like like put that into music form. I want to hear this, how you would do it, but I understand it and I get it. And that's what. But I was also saying, I was listening to it the other day, and I was like, man, I would love for this whole album to be visual, as well as, you know what I mean, for him to drop visuals for the whole thing.
I believe that's what he was trying to do.
Okay.
I know because I saw him in one interview just talking about Caterpillar and how Logic was on the original song. He tried to, I mean, it's a remix, but he was on the song originally. He was trying to get the video together, and Logic couldn't get it done for whatever reason.
Right.
The scheduling conflict. So Like this is before M even drops his verse. M comes in, drops his verse, and he's like, "All right, this is the original. Let's do a video."
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's how that was dictated. Speaking of Logic, most annoying verse of 2018.
I already talked about it on my Instagram, but it might be the one that pushes me over the edge with him. Like, enough is enough, bro. Like, great, your first album you didn't talk about your race. Everybody else did. It was in all your interviews. It was in all the build up to the first album.
Facts.
An amazing album that never once you talked about your race. You didn't have to. That's great. But now it's a big deal. Like, if you stop talking about it, it's not a big deal anymore. Like, but he's like, bro, like it's annoying. Like, it's the one song that I cannot listen to. Every time it comes on, I'm like, oh yeah, it's Caterpillar. Let's get it. Oh shit, this is the Logic.
Yeah.
One.
And he does it all the time.
I can't do it.
All the fucking time.
That is, it's not. That's fairly. I think he did that mid, and maybe it was the second album where he was talking about anxiety.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe it was the last album. I can't remember. But I like that where he breaks down in the middle of a song and he tells a story. You know, that's cool and everything. But this is unnecessary. It's completely unnecessary, and I don't see why we need to keep sitting through this. You know what I mean? Like,
it's almost like the dick brag.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you have a big dick, you know you got a big dick.
Right.
People can talk about you having a big dick, but as soon as you say, yo, I got a big dick, everybody looks at you like a big dick.
Right.
Like, yo, what the fuck? Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to press the issue. Right. If it is who you like, let everybody discuss it and then just go prove who the fuck you are.
Right.
Like, you don't have to do shit else.
You know don't, what I mean? And he hasn't. He's done everything on his own for the most part. You know what I mean? He didn't have a co-sign to the streets or anything like that. You know what I mean? He made his own name. He got No ID to co-sign to help him along the way, and there he is. Like, what else do you need? You don't have to prove anything to anybody else, and nobody cares anymore. And it's the one thing that when I talk to other heads about, it's the one thing that everybody else is like, it's annoying. I'm done with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and like I came up on Logic kind of late.
Yeah.
So it was like the first thing that I heard.
Yeah.
And I'm like, fuck. Like, I don't even want to go listen to the old shit, you know, at one point because of this.
Yeah. His first album is classic. It's really good. You know, but whatever. I mean, it is what it is. So
he's a sucker anyway.
It seems that way.
I just feel like calling him a sucker.
So other than that, Book of Ryan, listen to that new Styles P.
How was it? I heard. I'm hearing really good things about it.
Really like it. One of my friends said that he felt like, or it was actually on the Culture page. He said that he liked it. It was really good replay value, but he felt like Styles could have done more. And I don't disagree. I think it's a solid P album. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And then I listened to the new Leon Bridges album, which I really liked his first album, but his first album seemed like okay, you're gonna take on this bluesy, old school vibe. This one's still there, but he's mixing it up a lot more. Like, there's a song there where he kind of sounds like Neo. It's a kind of a dance track. There's a song where he's got a lot of different things going on, and it's a really good album. I really like Leon Bridges, and I like this album. So it's good. So that's about all I listen to. So any word from Kanye this week?
Who?
Exactly.
No, I don't think so. Fam.
Pretty quiet, man. The only thing I heard is that he went to Australia, did this kind of show, and nobody showed up for it.
Yo, he did that show in Australia. 0 people showed up for.
Wow.
I was like, that's great.
That's crazy.
It was the best thing ever. And I laughed and laughed. I was like,
so the new Kanye showed up this week with the new song. That's what everybody's dubbing him. I think it's really stupid, but Childish. This is America.
Oh yeah, hot fire.
So you like the song?
Hot fire. I like the concept. I'm digging the song with the video. Everything works out well.
Right.
Fucking amazing.
I don't like the song.
I know you don't.
I don't think there's enough.
Tell me why.
I don't think there's enough content. I don't think that he's really saying anything. It feels like it's just like a track with a bunch of noise on it. And let me say something as well. Like, granted, I've only listened to this song as a video, and in the video, I watched this several times. The video is really dope. There's a lot of messages in there. There's a lot of things going on. I wonder how much of a lot of the stuff that people are talking about is actually his meaning behind it. You know what I mean? Or their meaning as filmmakers. But a lot of it seems on point to me. I love that part of the video. I think that if it's just a video and a song and him dancing and all the story stuff behind it, it makes the song better. But the song on its own is just not good enough for me. But that I've felt that way about Childish for a long time now. We've talked about this. I just don't feel that it's not. There's two things. A, it's not the Childish that I want. I want rap Childish back. I don't like singing Childish. This is just not. It's not what I want.
Right.
And then B, I don't always feel like the music's really that good. I really didn't like his last album. I listened to it a lot and I couldn't get into it at all.
Wait, which album? With Redbone on it?
Yeah.
Oh, that was a great album. You're bugging right now. But in that same breath, I told you that album and Love Below were kind of fighting for first place in that genre.
There you go.
All right. So let's talk about the song, right?
Okay.
Song, dope ass beat. It really is.
Beat's
great
dope.
Changes.
Yep.
And there are good lyrics, but let's take a look at the lyrics for what they are.
Okay.
As you know, Childish Gambino, right? Can rap his ass off.
Absolutely.
He really can. What is popular right now?
No lyrics. No
right?
lyrics, yeah.
No lyrics.
No lyrics.
So let's talk about what he's actually saying in the song, right? We just want to party. Party just for you. We just want the money. Money just for you.
Right.
I know you want to party. Party just for me. Girl, you got me dancing. Yeah, girl, you got me dancing. Dance and shake the frame. We just want to party. Party just for you. We just want the money. Money just for you. I know you want to party. Party just for me. Girl, you got me dancing. Dance and shake the frame. Right?
Yeah.
That is the bridge right after the go right. It's all after that, right? Then we go into the hook. This is America. Don't catch you slipping up. Don't catch you slipping up. Look what I'm whipping up. This is America. Don't catch you slipping up. Don't catch you slipping up. Look what I'm whipping up, right? And now we're in the first verse. This is technically first verse. This is America. Skirt, skirt, whoop. Don't catch you slipping up. Look at how I'm living now. Police be tripping now. Yeah, this is America. Guns in my area. I got the strap. I got a carrier. Yeah, I'm going to go into this. Yeah, this is Gorilla. Yeah, I'm going to go get the bag. Yeah, or I'm going to get the pad. Yeah, I'm so cold like, yeah. I'm so dope like, yeah. We going to blow like, yeah. Straight up. Oh, right?
Got it.
Cool. Let's get into the second verse. Look, I'm geeking out. I'm so fitted. I'm on Gucci. I'm so pretty. I'm going to get it. Watch me move. This is a Celly. This is a tool on my Kodak. Woo! Black.
Right.
You know, Kodak Black. He's a rap. Okay.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure.
I know who he is.
Oh, know that. Get it or work it. 100 bands, 100 bands, 100 bands. Contraband. I got the plug in Oxa. And Oaxa. They're going to find you like Blocker. Right? That's second verse. Cool. Fuck that verse. You know what I'm saying? Fuck it.
I hear you.
Tell somebody, America, I just checked my following list, and you go tell somebody, you motherfuckers owe me. Grandma told me, get your money, black man. 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 Black man. 1, 2, 3, get down, and repeat refrain.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
Cool. But what is he saying? Anything?
To me, he's not saying a lot.
Not
Like,
saying a lot, right?
no.
So let's talk about what he's actually saying.
Yeah.
The people that are in the song, you have Quavo.
Pause real quick.
What happened?
Do you see the chat right now?
Nah, what's up?
Can we welcome the great, the amazing
I'm with you.
Princess Jordan to the chat, to the podcast. So happy to have you aboard.
I'm just happy we don't have to listen to your mom translate whatever cool shit you're saying. Just keep it 100.
Keep it 100.
Right?
Yeah.
All right, so we take those lyrics, right? And we take the people in the song, Young Thug, who, in my opinion, is probably one of the, like, Future is good at what Future does. Young Thug is one step ahead of Future. Call it what it is, right? I'd say
he's 3 or 4 steps ahead.
I would not disagree.
There's something going on with Thug's music, and I don't listen to it, but there's something there. there's something there, and I expect that when the dust settles with all of this music and this style, that there are going to be a few artists that are left, and Young Thug is going to be sitting on top.
Like, he's crossed over, and I'm not trying to get into a Young Thug conversation.
No.
But I'm just saying, like, he's crossed over and had to make no change. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But Young Thug is all over this song. 21 Savage is on there. Slim Jimmy, Block Boy JB. I said Quavo, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I said Quavo is on this. 21 again. Look at the people who is on the song. Hottest people out right now, right?
Yeah.
What's the easiest way to get the hottest shit out? Do whatever the fuck they're doing, right?
Do the most popular thing. Yeah.
You say a couple of things here and there that relate to people, right?
Sure.
Right? Okay, cool. The song is Of Today with Substance. Now, the reason that I can't pull the video from the song is because the song needs the video and the video needs the song.
And that makes the song better.
Yes,
it does. It absolutely does. There's no doubt about that.
You got to keep in mind, I didn't hear the song. I saw the song and the video, and the beat was catchy. What he's saying is in a catchy way.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Like, if you put Hip Hop Gods Don't Strike Me Dead, you put Royce the 5'9" over this song, maybe 1,900 people are going to listen to it for real.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Childish Gambino over this joint. It's a trending topic.
Oh, no doubt.
And everybody's fucking talking about it.
Yeah.
Right?
Absolutely.
Okay, cool. Whatever. So as an artist, like I've looked at this in this what the fuck was that Kendrick song? I think it was Humble. Yeah, I think it was Humble. And like that video was art, it fucking worked with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That art was
this
crazy.
Is something
that was crazy.
Like, and this is what I was telling you before. Like, this is Beyonce. Like, this is Formation. You know what I'm saying? Formation wasn't the greatest lyrical song on the earth.
No.
But Formation plus that video, and you throw Serena Williams in there. You throw Beyonce and everybody behind her. You look at Coachella, like, she wasn't doing the most, you know what I'm saying, the most black powered songs ever, the most woke songs ever.
Right.
It was just imagery that went with that song.
Right.
So every time I listen to this song from here on out, I'm gonna see Jim Crow with the gun shoot the dude, and then they drag the body and put the gun in a towel or whatever it was.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Treat the gun with kid gloves.
Sure.
Because that's what that is. I'm also going to see Ron Clark Academy students dancing.
What is Ron Clark? What is that?
The kids who were in the uniforms that are dancing with them.
Yeah.
That is something that happens at Ron Clark Academy in Atlanta. Every time something would happen, it would seem that like they would, let's say everybody got straight A's or whatever the fuck it could be.
Sure.
at the Ron Clark Academy, the Ron Clark would have the student body dance in a formation, et cetera, et cetera.
Okay.
Take no offense to what I'm saying. So you have a bunch of black kids told by a white dude to go dance and entertain.
Oh, Ron Clark's white.
Yeah.
Ha. Okay, I didn't realize that.
Right? Man, it's cool. It's cool. A lot of
yeah.
people didn't catch it. I didn't even catch it at first.
Right.
And then I saw it again. I was like, yo, that shit looks really familiar. All right, cool. You have Death riding around on a white horse, and I'm not taking anybody's word for it. I heard it, then I went back and watched, and I was like, oh shit, okay. Oh, so that's Death, and then, destruction. Cool, 4 horses, and you got a police escort. All right, cool, I got it. Right. At the end, you first believe, and I'm just skipping over a bunch of shit, a bunch of stuff. At the end, you first believe that he's being chased by white people, but he's not. He's being chased by everyone.
Ah, okay.
Like he's afraid of everyone.
Everybody, yeah.
Right. So it, like, with that whole thing together, it was just incredible. As for the song itself, the song structure is incredible. The way the beat changes, it drags you in. Like, it was a really good song. It's a song that you could literally put on Z100. And then when somebody goes, oh man, I like that song, let me go check out that Donald Glover, and they fucking put it, because everybody who listens to Z100 sounds like that. I sound like that on times. So you go look at that and you go, YouTube, who's this Childish Gambino? And you play that and you go, what the fuck is this?
Right.
Like, it's a fucking amazing song, and it's for those reasons that it's amazing. It's not a this is the greatest shit ever written. Like, it's not Heartbeat. You feel me? Like, Heartbeat for me is like his greatest song.
Okay.
Like top 3. Top 3.
I'll take that.
And this is like top 3, but not for the reasons that Heartbeat is top 3.
Right.
You feel me? It's like, this is like fuck. This is cocaine.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, cocaine gives it to you in one medium. It's Royce rapping. And I get that. Paints a very vivid picture, gives you a great story. Right. This gives you a shit ton of story in 2 or 3 mediums. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's where I'm coming from. But I actually like the song.
As a video, it's genius. There's a lot going on there.
I don't know what's going, like, real shit. I don't know what's going on with me, man. I think I like 21 Savage.
Word?
Yeah, real shit.
Okay.
He was on that joint with Post Malone, and I was like, I really don't like Post Malone at all. Like, I just want to punch him in the cheek.
I thought I liked Celebration for like 30 seconds, and then I realized, no, I actually don't like this song.
I realized that the only songs I like Post Malone on is when he has a feature from somebody else. Case in point, Chance, 21 Savage. That's it.
Yeah.
We can move on. Fuck Post Malone. Hey, fam, if you ain't hear me, fuck Post Malone.
Oh, is it Rockstar? Okay. Princess J.
Yeah.
Jordan's let me know. It's called Rockstar. My bad.
Like
I actually, yeah.
Yo, he's really good on the hook, though. Like,
he is, no doubt. I when I saw him on when they did Red Carpet on Everyday Struggle, they were in LA, right? Was that for the BET show? BET show?
I believe so. Yes, sir.
I think so. When they interviewed him, I was cracking up. Dude's hella funny. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was making me laugh.
Oh,
like,
Post?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He's funny as fuck. Like, you know, so I was like, okay, I see this dude's like,
and
he's the rock star. He's got the jacket on and the you know, all the patches and the, you know, this
facts.
and that. You know what I'm saying?
He
like,
does his thing.
Okay, all right.
And I don't appreciate how he's an actual chef.
Oh, word?
But he rhymes like Ghostface, like that. No, that's 2 people. You fuck.
Wait.
What?
What are we talking about? You're
Post
talking
Malone?
about, no, you're talking about.
Oh, no, it's not.
You're talking about
Yeah, I know. I just thought about it.
You're talking about the Albanian Ghostface.
Oh, what the fuck are you talking about? Oh yeah.
That's fucking I don't even know. What the hell is his name?
Like Ghost.
Chad, help us out. We're stuck.
Action Bronson.
Action Bronson. Yeah, that's the white Ghostface.
Yo, fuck Action Bronson too, fam.
I think there's a lot of talent there, but he's out in Wonderland. I don't.
No. He has a lot of talent to sound like Ghostface. Like I don't fuck with that. Like real shit. No. You came out.
Drop kick him off. Oh, what's he say?
And
off the top rope. Drop kick off the top rope like Marty Jannetty. Come on,
fam. You came out and you
man.
Ghostface. All right, yo. If you came out and you sounded like Eminem, I'd be like, all right.
Yeah, but your old old Droog sounds like Nas. If you slowed Nas down a little bit, you know what I'm saying?
I don't have a problem with that. Like you sound like Nas, who doesn't really have an incredibly distinctive voice.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
But Ghostface? Like you took his style, like everything? Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. Yo, the chat real quick. Jordan asked why I'm eating Frosty.
No,
because
fam. Fam, I got this.
No, wait. Because the Frosty 50 cents right now. How could I not eat one?
Yo, if you got a problem with the Frosty, fam, hit that highway. Come see me.
It's chocolate, too. It's delicious. It's melted and shit, but it's delicious.
Yo, what's funny? I hate when people say, oh, it's chocolate. Like, bitch, there's only one flavor. I don't give a fuck if they have how many flavors they have.
Why don't they have a strawberry?
I know they have a vanilla. Vanilla's like maybe 10 years old, fam. Man, fuck vanilla.
Is that right? No, fuck vanilla. I thought about getting vanilla today, and I was like,
Yo, real shit, it's delicious. But
Jordan, are you mad because I'm eating one? Is that what your problem is? Like, I don't understand.
Yo, vanilla is trash. I mean, it's not trash. It's really good. But chocolate is original.
I don't know. No, I do not fuck with vanilla. Like vanilla.
Yo, do you know the irony of what you're saying right now?
Yeah.
Do you know the irony?
I do.
Just saying.
On the outside, baby. Only on the outside. No, I can't put no respect in Wakanda Forever.
Make sure they see it.
They see it. They can see. You can't see it.
Nah, ain't nobody putting respect on vanilla.
Who fucks with vanilla, yo?
Vanilla can catch these hands, man.
Vanilla's vanilla.
All right. So, in the chat, if you can tell me what color vanilla is, I'll give vanilla respect. I'll wait. I will absolutely wait.
Go ahead. Oh. Jordan says she's gonna fight. It's on right now, dog. It's on.
Yo, Bridge, I promise you I'll fight you if you ever say alabaster in your life.
She just said it.
I don't give a shit. What the fuck?
Can you talk to me?
From here on out. What?
Can you talk to me about the Spotify issue that's going on?
Man,
right
fuck R. Kelly.
All right. That doesn't tell me anything, but okay.
My fault. Nobody calls you Mike, Jordan. The fuck down. The closest Mike you're getting is Jackson. Get the fuck out of here. All right, so Spotify apparently has pulled R. Kelly's catalog down.
Like the whole catalog, everything.
Yeah, apparently.
Wow.
Where the fuck is Mo? Man, Mo punk ass. So apparently Mo was playing Back and Forth. Aaliyah, for anybody that doesn't know what Back and Forth is, it's a song by Aaliyah.
Mm-hmm. Isn't it the only song that's on? There's one album on streaming by Aaliyah,
and that's probably it. I think that's it.
I think so.
So she said she was playing Back and Forth. R. Kelly has a verse or something on that song, and they played the song. And when his verse comes in, it cuts and plays the beat for as long as he's on the song, and then cuts back into the hook.
Wait.
Like they literally took him off of the song.
They cut the song. They cut him out of the song.
They took him off of the. You remember how?
That's the pettiest shit I've ever heard.
Do you remember like when R&B radio stations, it would be a rap verse on a song, and they would just play the beat for 16 bars, and then because you gotta play the amount of time. Like that is an ASCAP BMI rule.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Unless I give you a song that is shorter, you have to play the song for this amount of time.
Okay.
So they took the rap and threw his shit off.
Wow. B saying that there was always a version without him on it.
Exactly. And that's the version they play because the version with him was always on. Wow. And it's like, yo, fuck you, R. Kelly. Wow. Matter of fact, I'm not calling you R. Kelly, Robert.
Ooh.
Matter of fact, I'm not even calling you Bob.
Ooh, okay.
Bob can get the fuck out of here, man.
It's getting wild up in here.
Like he's pissing on kids, B. That could have been.
That was a long time ago. Like, why is this? Why are we still talking about him? Why is it now that like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
well, here's what's going on.
Sex dungeon ass motherfucker.
They changed their policies on hate speech, etc., etc., etc.
Okay.
Which isn't a thing that happens overnight. Like in the music industry, you have to go through a bunch of hoops first.
Sure.
And those hoops are basically you license music, so you have to go back and re-license music, or you have to talk to the owners of that music, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera.
Okay.
If you want to continue, because you know, like in a song with Aaliyah, and you have to go through your entire catalog to make sure, you know, like if you played a Get OUT, like if you play Get OUT, right?
Uh-huh.
There is a version without R. Kelly.
Okay.
But if they couldn't find a version without R. Kelly, that song is gone.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you gotta you want to appease the artist that made the song. It's not their fault that they did a song with a pedophile.
Right.
That's out here pissing on people.
Right.
And fucking 13, 14, 15-year-old chicks. You know what I'm saying? I mean, whatever you do is what you do. You bring that shit around me, I'm gonna fuck you up.
No doubt.
Like I would fight. I would go to Chicago and fight Robert right now.
I wonder.
You want to go to Chicago?
Let's go to Chicago.
I got
down.
bread, fam. We lit.
I'm down. Let's do it. You gonna fly me out?
Pause for a second.
Pause.
Dear podcast world. Whenever you and a friend are discussing things, if both of you have dicks, never say, "Hey, you're gonna fly me out," because it shit just get real weird, fam. Like I don't even know what the fuck to do right now.
You say you got bread, son?
Like, look. Oh, okay. So I'm gonna force you to discuss in my body to my face.
Oh, that was fucking funny.
Facts.
Oh,
let's get it popping.
Shit, let's get it. Oh, so wow.
You're gonna fly me out.
Yo.
If you ever in your fucking life, like say, hey, let me borrow $700 for a plane ticket. Yeah, I got you. Like, don't fucking say, yo, fly me out. Hey, yo.
Hey, yo, fam.
Yo, fam, we about to go beat Robert Kelly's ass, B. Oh, work. Hey, yo, can you fly me out, son?
Oh, fuck. So, Migos out here. Having so have you seen this video? I put it up on the culture site.
I wonder who flew them out. Nah, man, fuck Migos. Nah, I'm playing.
So
I'm gonna beef with Migos. Nah.
So Migos are out somewhere. I don't even know where this happened at. And you hear people want to autograph. There's one voice out of everything that's happening. This dude's like, "Yo,
oh yeah,
yo, can I get an autograph? Oh, I can't get an autograph. Y'all, this is what you're gonna do, and you're not gonna get an autograph." And he starts going. It's funny because he says something about a lawsuit right in the beginning of it. Like you can hear him say it, and I'm like, "Oh, okay, well, all right." But then he starts saying, oh, y'all, that's the way you guys are, huh? You can't even get that's the way you're gonna treat me. All I wanted was an autograph. It's not even that big a deal, and they're big ass security pushing people back and you get back, whatever. So then he was like, well, that's the way you're gonna treat. I mean, I hope you're investing your money. I hope you're investing your money because you ain't gonna be out here on top the whole time. And he starts going in and starts saying that shit, spending all your money on chains and shit, blah 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 blah. Like he's I hope you're saving. I hope you're saving. Everybody gets in the truck. Everybody.
Facts.
And you see the passenger get out. And I was like, uh-oh. And dude starts backpedaling. And he comes into the crowd, chases him down, they beat his ass.
Yeah.
Why? Like, what's the point? Why is it the Migos out here? Yeah, oh no, he was definitely baiting. We could tell. I could tell right from the beginning. I was like, oh, this is gonna end badly. Because it's not like Migos is not out here trying to beat everybody up. Like, how many videos we've seen now where they're trying to fight people, or their crew is getting into it with somebody. I mean, I seen Migos out there swinging on dudes.
Right.
You know, trying to fight people that like 6'5". That motherfucker like 5'5", 5'3".
So here's my thoughts on it. Right.
He legit looked like Mario trying to jump and hit him. Like, oh, Little Joe from the Tyson games.
Don't. Trying to have a serious fucking conversation.
Why would we have a serious conversation?
I don't know. Fuck me, right? So this, this
little
is my
Mac
thoughts
looking
on it,
motherfucker.
right?
All right.
This is just how they rub off on me.
Mm-hmm.
When you're insecure about who you are and where you really fit, you do all that shit, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yep.
It is what it is. You wear 7 or not even, let me keep it 100. You wear 2 or 3 $35, $50, $60,000 watches at once. Yo, real shit. See this?
Yep. $20.
100. You bugging the fuck out. It's $110, right?
Okay.
Whatever.
Yep.
It tells time.
Yep.
Across the fucking world.
Okay.
I'm lit. If I go to the Met Gala,
yeah,
you might see me in a G-Shock, fam.
Woo!
I keep it 100.
Bring out the big dog.
Keep it 100, right?
Yep.
So I know you saw that shit, right? Whatever. So now Jordan said you tried to play me. I should punch you in your fucking face. So, right?
I feel you.
I watched, like, let's keep it 100. Rappers do the rap shit, right?
Yep.
You got a chain. You might have 2 chains.
Hey. Shout out to 2 Chainz.
You heard it? Bars. Like, you might have, you know what I'm saying? You and that might be your MO, but in that same breath, like, you weren't wearing Versace before this.
Facts.
Now you Versace. Facts. All right, cool.
Yep.
Now you got 9 watches on. Like, it's gaudy as fuck at this point.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
Like, that's insecurity. Like, look at everything that I bought. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
It's in my opinion, it's when you come from nothing and you don't know shit and you're not trying to know shit. Right. You feel me? Quavious might be this. I don't know how smart they are. I really don't. I don't know their intelligence level. I don't know what they know. Quavious seems like the one that has his shit together.
It seems like it. Yeah.
And it's only because I see him working.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He didn't get left off of Bad and Bougie.
Does it look like I got left off Bad and Bougie?
I'm just saying, fam. So he's out working. He does a verse for $250.
Okay.
$250,000. Bang. You do 4 of them shits, you lit as fuck. That's a mill.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like, he's doing his numbers.
Facts.
That's what I say, Quavious. So, you know you know what I mean? That it is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you.
Yo, Jordan is not allowed to come back. What was I saying? What the fuck was I saying?
We were talking about, I don't know now. We were talking about where they come from and stuff like that.
They're fucking insecure, man. That's just what it is to me. You don't see people move like that. And I mean, don't get me wrong, you got $1 million, you want to spend it, go ahead, spend your money, fam.
Yeah.
But
spend it wisely.
You can put it in a fucking IRA.
Yeah.
You can just go buy gold and put that in the bank.
I mean, if they're wearing, I mean, I assume they're wearing real gold.
I'm just saying.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm saying go buy gold bricks.
Facts.
Like go buy a quarter of an oil field.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what the fuck do I know? I'm only 6 figures. We lit.
Okay. All right. So okay, let's talk about
Wavius.
There was so OK Player put out a.
God damn it!
I meant to put this on my computer so I could put it up on the. I could put it up on the stream, but OK
do
Player
something while you're doing nothing.
You know what? Nobody asked you. Fuck, I can't see it right now. So they put up. You know what? I may not have saved it. I thought I did, but I don't think I did. No, because it's either that or I post so fucking much on my goddamn phone that
you're the fucking worst.
I am. Pretty bad.
Like you're the goddamn host, fam.
Pretty bad, man. I fucked this up in a major way. Hold on, I'm going to Instagram right now. I'm going to go grab it. Keep talking, fam. You know about it.
Nah, you're good here.
What do you mean here?
Look at your phone.
I'm looking at it right now. You go.
Get it in a second.
I got it.
So we got Kendrick and Tupac. Let's start in the top corner. We got 9 of these.
Let's show. So that's
facts.
So you've got a bunch of artists up there.
Share it with me. Why are you showing it to me?
I
have it on my phone,
I
man.
don't fucking know why I did that. I'm sorry. I'm used to showing it on both cameras now.
I literally sent it to you.
Yeah, shut up.
All
right, so the first one, upper left.
Yo, fam, did you see this book? I just got my homeboy. Oh, you gave it to me. Like,
it's Rap Crushers that is actually the one.
Yeah, that's who did it, Rap Crushers.
Oh, wow. Legit says on the top of it, share it with me. I typed that out. That's tight.
I know.
Cool.
I sent it. That's crazy.
Tight. All right, so the very first one.
Shut it down. I'm listening.
So the very first one is
Kendrick and Tupac.
Yep.
Shakurs.
So what are they saying there? They're
saying
that Kendrick.
They're saying that they're comparable. That this equals that, basically.
Do you agree with that?
This is going to be the entire thing I'm going to say about this whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck no. So let's go through it real quick because I don't even want to go through these. It's Kendrick and Tupac. It's J. Cole and Nas.
Okay.
Who is that? Joey? That's Joey Badass.
That one makes sense. Joey Badass, Mos Def.
Joey Badass, Mos Def. Future and Wayne. Bitch, please.
I can see that.
Chance and Common. I can see why somebody would compare. I can see why somebody would compare all of these. Sure. Childish and Andre, I've done that myself.
Definitely.
SZA and Erica, I can understand that as well. If you're only listening to SZA's debut album, it might be kind of what to you.
Sure.
But if you listen to the EPs that SZA came out with that were hot, fuck fire, then it makes a lot of fucking sense. And then that's Schoolboy, right?
It's Schoolboy and Ice Cube.
Schoolboy Cube.
That one I really don't understand because I mean I don't even think they're that similar.
And then we got Frank Ocean and D'Angelo, but I understand
that one I get.
I get why they're trying to compare these people, and it's like Schoolboy Q. I almost said it again. Schoolboy Q and Ice Cube, whatever. They're very similar in how they speak. You know, I mean, the content that they have or the types of songs that they do, et cetera, et cetera. But all 18 of these fucking people make music completely different.
Totally.
You know what I'm saying? Like, Nas and J. Cole, like, I can understand why you would put those two together. I mean, J. Cole said he let Nas down, and Nas was like, no, you didn't. You made Nas proud. Shut the fuck up, Rap Crusher. Punk ass bitch.
I mean, of all of these,
Fucking dope.
of all of these, the only ones that I really agree with are Childish and Three Stacks, Frank Ocean and D'Angelo, SZA and Badu, sure. But the rest, and then the Future and Lil Wayne, I get it. Like, I mean, if we want to talk about the style of music that Future does, in some way, Wayne, birthed a lot of what we're listening to now.
Yeah, but think about it like this: Wayne dropped some hot ass shit. You know what I'm saying? Some hot ass joints, and then he started doing this singing shit when he started hanging around T-Pain like really hard, right? And then Future started doing the singing shit when he came out of the dungeon, right? You feel me?
Yeah. The chat caught my attention. Sorry.
Oh no! You're good. You're good.
So Jordan's saying some wild shit in there, bro.
Nah, she good. Yo, matter of fact, let's make Jordan a producer. That's why he kicked Therese the fuck out.
We need somebody that keeps us grounded in the current culture.
So it's like I can see where people would try to say that they're the same, but they make like it's semi-similar music. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Like Frank Ocean can kind of sing, D'Angelo can sing. So yeah, fuck, I guess so, right? Awesome.
I think on the style of music that you're talking about,
is the only way you can compare them, in my opinion, is just current impact on music.
I can see that.
You know what I'm saying? Like SZA came out, Erica came out, they had the pretty much same current impact. Everybody thought Erica was by herself at one point, and then they realized that the Roots did her entire album.
Okay.
And D'Angelo, the Roots, Erica, Common are all in the same studio, and then you have on this side SZA, Schoolboy Q, that whole Top Dog, Kendrick, et cetera, right? Okay, so I can see how you would do that. Schoolboy Q seemingly can stand either with Top Dog or away from Top Dog by himself. Same thing as Cube and NWA. I can see why you would say that. Same thing with D'Angelo and Frank Ocean. Neither of them have a sound that was out. They just came out and did their own shit, and it hit. And they're in the same boat, and they both have 2 albums out.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like until D'Angelo came out with the 3rd album, blah blah blah.
15 years. What was it? 15 years or something?
Right. Like that's what I'm saying. But like in the same time frame, you know what I'm saying? Joey Badass just raps really well.
He sings too, but it's not
same thing that Most does. He raps really well.
I can see that. Okay.
Homie says, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nas, J. Cole, you know where that's from.
Right.
Kendrick and Pac, similar concepts and music.
On the culture.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like I get it, but fuck.
Because I don't think
artists can stand by themselves.
I don't think Kendrick. If part of this is saying that Kendrick is Pac-esque, no,
I don't think so.
I don't think so at all. I don't think so.
Like, there's no way you can say that.
Like the only person that I can say, everybody wants the second coming of Pac, right? The only person that I could say, and not just because he's a West Coast guy, but because of his impact on the culture and what he says, is Nipsey. I think Nipsey's the new Pac. I think Nipsey is Pac-esque in every way, shape, and form. You know, there's a lot of things going on there. He's not. It's not just.
I don't know. Like I understand what you're saying, but to my point, like they're not alike.
Mm-hmm.
Like I like to say that Nipsey is Nipsey.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't remind me of anybody. You know what I'm saying? Like nobody out of this 18 reminded me of any of them.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? I think it's a detriment to even compare them. I mean, I get why people compare, but like, fuck. It's just like the Big Daddy Kane and Jay-Z reference. Mm-hmm. Or Nas, Large Professor.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like fuck. Large Professor did what Large Professor did. Let Nas do what Nas is going to do.
Sure. It's interesting because in those 2 different generations,
mm-hmm.
the culture was still evolving right? Like Nas was different than anybody else that you listen to. When you go from a lot of 80s rap to 90s rap, it changes a lot, right? Like and 90s artists for the most part were still testing things. They were still figuring things out. You know what I mean? A lot of the music in the 80s was heavy sampling real music. You know what I'm saying? They weren't putting their own drums in there. They weren't doing that. They were literally taking a song and putting it on. Like a lot of the guys from the 80s have a hard time making money because they're paying it all out to I can't remember the word right now, but they're paying them all out. They're paying them all out to royalties.
Yes, true.
You know what I'm saying? So Rakim's really the one that started to change the culture and put a lot of people on. Rakim, Slick Rick, those guys were really like the influencers of the next generation. Whereas they came out, they showed you a different way to rap, and then the younger generation that came in right behind them, they started spitting different. They started pushing boundaries and stuff of that nature.
But see, that was the thing when you have nothing and you just had to make, like, I was listening to Salt, from Salt and Pepper.
Okay.
And she was talking about when they were making music, and she was like, all we had was a turntable because my parents had it.
Right.
So you take a record and you loop that record and you just learn how to loop.
Right.
And then you don't have a drum machine. Yeah. You go out and do shows, and then you finally get paid, and you know what I'm saying? You go out and do more shows and you make more money, and then you meet somebody that has a mic and that's a DJ. You know what I'm saying? Right. And you go record something, and then you sell those tapes, and then you finally get some equipment.
Yeah.
Then you put beat behind it.
Right.
But then you don't know if that's going to work because you've been doing this.
That's not what you're known to
do. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So until, you know what I'm saying, like really Melly Mel, The Roots. So, I mean, let's keep it real. That was like 92.
Yeah, that was like 91, 92.
Even Rick Rubin, later in his career, like he was just playing drums over shit. You know what I'm saying? And doing the guitar riffs. Like, fuck the sample. We'll just do the guitar riff because we fucking have everything now.
Right. Right.
And once you get the money, then you can start doing it. And then shit starts dropping. Like, you have your drum machines that came out that would only be a $15,000 keyboard.
Right.
That today I could download on my phone.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
You have the MPC that came out, I want to say 87, something like that.
Yeah.
But that was your gateway into, you know what I'm saying, making beats. The SP1200 was your gateway into making beats, and you can only use a 7-second sample.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was what you had and what you could make. But as technology goes faster, and let's just keep it 100, technology goes exponentially faster in the 90s. You know what I'm saying? Once that happens and shit is coming out every other week and the prices start dropping, well, you don't have to do that many shows.
Yeah.
To get your shit. You know what I'm saying? I had like keep it 100. My studio was out of date. Right?
Sure.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I got $8,500 worth of equipment that's out of date right now.
Wow.
That I could make anything I want with, but it's completely out of date. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So that is what it is.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, no doubt.
We motherfucking lit, fam.
We lit. All right.
Like, I've been mad about this list all week.
Have you really?
I have. Like, I used to hate, people used to compare me when they be like, yo, you sound like Ludacris. I'm like, yo, fuck you and everybody you know.
I don't get that at all.
I don't know. They used to say that, Joe Budden and Royce 5'9". Two of those, I'd be like, thanks. Appreciate that.
It's a compliment, I guess.
And I mean, but it's just like, yo, fuck. Like, just let me be who I am. We don't talk about the same shit, but, whatever.
Right, right. All right, so let me play this. I'm actually going to just play the interview for you guys.
Yo, play that shit, fam.
So this is DJ Jazzy Jeff talking about when him and Fresh Prince are in contracts with, it's 2 parts, so there's 2 different minutes. With when they're in their contract and everything's going on. I'll let him speak for himself.
Artists out that are being held hostage by their record labels. You can't really put out music when you want to. There's a thing that the record company basically have their hand on a fan switch, that in order to get to your fan base, they only cut their fan switch on when it's time for you to put out a product. And as soon as your product starts to die down, they cut that off. But there are so many artists that are held hostage because the record label really wants you to be 100% solely dependent on them. And we were one of the only few artists that I realized that we got to the end of our contract. We got to the last album. There's a lot of artists out that, and we sat down and basically told them that we wanted to go our separate ways. You know, we had a 10-year run. We all have achieved a bunch of success, and we wanted to go do other things. And they said that that was the first time that anyone has ever sat down and approached them, probably because most people don't ever get to the end of their record deal. When most people reach the end of their time at their job, they're greeted with a watch, a cake, a congratulations, a thank you for your service. And when we reached the end of ours, we got greeted with a lawsuit.
So let's talk about that.
Yeah.
Here's Fresh Prince, DJ Jazzy Jeff. At the point when they were making music, what are we talking, late 80s?
Nah, 90s. When they got out of their contract? Like 90?
Well, no, in the beginning of it.
When 87?
Was it that? Or, wow. Okay.
Like 87, 92.
So parents, they arrive on the scene. Parents just don't understand. And
fire, gold.
Huge hit. Huge hit. Then they drop another album. Another huge album. Drop another one. Another fire album. And then you start seeing things start to change. I think the fourth album is where things started to change for them, and they kind of steered away from comedy, right? Is it the fourth album? I think the only song that was remotely funny was "Bitch You Saw My Blinker."
That was funny? Yo, that was an amazing song.
It was. But like the whole time I'm listening to it, I'm like, I'm fucking middle school? I'm elementary, some shit like that. And I was like,
blink a bitch.
I was like waiting for it, and I'm like, yo, there's nothing funny on this album. Like, it's not a funny album. You know what I mean? And then from that, so we're talking like, how many albums they put out all together? 5, 6?
Got to be 5.
It has to be
at
5.
Least together,
at least. I mean, and at some point, there was, they made a lot of money for the record label, a lot of money. So how they come to the end of their contract and they get greeted with a lawsuit because they don't want to make any more music with that record label.
Yeah, 5 albums. Yeah,
that's crazy. That's crazy.
It always happens. If you can't buy yourself out of your contract, this is how it basically works. If your contract is, I'm gonna guess they had 5 albums on their contract.
Sure.
If your contract is 5 albums, and let's say you're supposed to put an album out every other year, and you put 4 albums out every other year, and then you miss a month, that is a breach of contract.
Oh, wow.
But as long as you're on the label, they don't give a fuck because you're on the label. You're not trying to go anywhere. Right. So, and I believe that's what happened with them. Like they missed some time and then came out with Code Red.
Okay.
Or it was another single that they needed, or whatever the fuck. But they had, anywhere else, they had done their contract. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So at the end of their contract, basically the label, and I believe it's RCA. Fuck you guys. I think it's RCA. Fuck RCA, dog.
All right.
So at the end of the contract, they get hit with a lawsuit because, you didn't do this. And it's basically the label trying to do one of 2 things. Trying to get them into another contract.
Yeah.
Because you still owe us.
Right.
Or trying to bankrupt. And the problem is Will Smith and Jeffrey, DJ Jazzy Jeff, were smart.
Yeah.
They already had the Fresh Prince. Like people don't understand that DJ Jazzy Jeff was a producer on the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
Was part of the. I mean, the reason that he's thrown out all the time
Yeah.
is because he was a part of the show. Like he got paid the entire time.
Right.
Like their relationship was never bad. So they created this show, and now they're getting paid. They debuted a song on national TV in prime time without the label. And Jeff says that in one of the interviews.
Mm-hmm.
So the label is like, this is the beginning of the Lose Control era.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
It's like, oh, well, we still need it. And they were just like, well, we'll fight it.
Yeah.
And they fought it and won.
But that song that they did, the Bel-Air song, it never it was never really for sale, was it? Like,
no, I'm not talking about that.
Oh, what are you talking about?
Like, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about I'll tell you right now. Was it on Home Base? It was on Home Base. Summertime, Ring My Bell. I want to say it was Ring My Bell.
Okay.
Off of Home Base.
Okay.
And it wasn't. If it wasn't that, then it was Boom Shake the Room. And I know that for a fact. It's either one of those two songs.
Okay.
And what they did was they owned the show. So all I have to do is say, we're going to wrap up 4 minutes early. I'm going to put my video at the end of the song. I mean, at the end of the show. And that's exactly what they did.
Oh, wow.
They put the video at the end of the show. NBC okayed it since they owned, and I'm pretty sure they owned everything. So they owned all their publishing.
Right.
The label couldn't say no.
Yeah.
Like it's mine.
Right.
You can't do shit about it.
Exactly.
So, it's like they were too big to say we're not going to market your album. You know what I'm saying? And I'm pretty sure it was off of Home Base.
Okay. Yeah.
Pretty sure about that because that's what happened with Code Red. They didn't put any marketing behind Code Red at all. And it still sold.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Like, it was their worst album and it still sold.
B is saying it's Boom Shake the Room. That
Oh,
was the
was it?
song.
Oh, okay. Sweet. Thank you. Appreciate it.
So.
Boom, shake, shake, shake the room. Oh, yeah, it was. What? But, like, so that's off of Code Red, right? Yeah. So that's off of Code Red. That was their last album. The label didn't put anything behind it because of this. There was no marketing for Code Red, anything like that. And the video, they basically did themselves.
Okay. Oh, wow.
But shit, what are you going to do? Like,
right.
He's a household name.
Right.
Like, you can't. He immediately after this, right? Let's look at the timeline. Immediately after that, he becomes the $20 million man for 8 years.
Something like that.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, he owned every summer from '93 to like 2001.
That sounds about right.
Something like that.
Yeah.
What are you going to do?
Yeah.
Like, the labels were losing control at this point.
Right.
They didn't know what to do. Like, this is when you start seeing Rockefeller. You see Bad Boy.
They still don't know what to do.
They're fucked.
Yeah, they are.
Like, and people don't realize the new labels are Tidal, Live Nation, Rock Nation, etc.
Sure.
Apple Music. Like, they don't get it. And then labels are just fucked. Right. They're just out here. Yeah. Diddy is the only label exec making money right now.
Wow.
Jimmy Iovine left. Dre is trying to shut down Aftermath.
Yep. Is that right?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Like, what? Name an Aftermath album that's come out.
I have no idea.
The only thing other than Kendrick Lamar.
Was that last Eminem?
Eminem and Kendrick Lamar. That's it. And they got a roster.
Oh, wow.
So, you know what I mean? Like, all that shit is done. Big, like, Capitol Records type labels are done. They're archaic. They're dead.
Wow.
It's not even dying. This is why everybody was like, I don't know how deep you get into like industry shit, but like when Chance was coming out and everybody was like, "Oh, what? Chance is independent?" Nah, he's not independent. What label is he on? And basically, Chance is independent with distribution through Apple Music.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's no different than the Rockefeller deal, except it's the Rockefeller deal with just Jay-Z. It's not a label, it's an artist.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that is extremely scary for every label out there.
Yeah.
Like,
Because what happens is Chance has a huge streaming. Like when that album came out, everybody was on it, right?
Right.
Huge streaming numbers. And then he goes on tour. And he goes on a major tour.
Mm-hmm.
It's big. He's making a lot of money. He's not sharing it with a lot of people. He's not sharing it with the record label.
Didn't have to.
Didn't have to. He's not signed to anybody.
Did it myself.
That album was technically free, wasn't it?
Coloring Book, yeah.
Yeah. Crazy.
But I told you that's how labels work anyway. You're not going to get paid off your album.
No, and
you don't make money.
But that okay, so it's funny because I say 3 or 4 years ago, I was like, you should put music out for free and then tour and make the money off the tours because that's where everybody makes the money anyways. You know what I mean? So just put your music out there, let it be a promotion. If you can get some streaming dollars on it, great. You know what I mean? But you're not Dwight Yoakam. You know what I'm saying? Like he's
That's
the only
smartest
motherfucker.
thing to do.
He's the only motherfucker that can make an album, sell a shit ton of albums, and then never go on tour. Never. You know what I'm saying? Like
why would you have to?
Yeah.
Like it's so if you can put out good music and people want to see you, then go on tour. If you can put out good music and people pay for it, stay the fuck home.
I know what it is. Dwight
that's it.
Dwight Yoakam's an ugly motherfucker. That's what it is, B.
It happens.
That's what it is. I mean,
I'm trying to be ugly next week.
Yeah.
Like, trying to put this album out, big.
Okay, all right. Is that real? You really working an album right now?
No, that is.
Okay. I mean, I know you've been making music, but we're really serious about an album.
I got Hot Fire.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's Hot Fire, yo.
I bet you it is.
It's Hot Fire.
I bet
you
it is.
It is what it is. Not for this climate though. It's for certain people.
Sure.
I got at least one Ian song on there.
Hey. You talk about my forehead?
Nah, man, it's just bar after bar after bar.
Oh fuck. Is it this song? Am I gonna have to get in the booth? Nobody wants that.
Yeah, because I'm worried about that one. Hey, yo, fam. What's good? Yo, he ain't got a diss track about you. Oh, yeah? Let me hear it. The fuck? I made this beat. Like, get the fuck out of
here. Yo, you know I got some of your beats, too.
I know. You don't want to catch these things, though. You don't want to catch these things, though.
Before we end, which we're wrapping
Protect
up
your edges.
fairly soon. No, calm down. I just want to say something. Can we stop giving? Okay, wait. Let me pull back a little bit.
Okay.
Young artists.
Young.
Stop dissing our legends. I get it. That's how you. That's how you're gonna get your name out there. Okay. Well, look. Most of you motherfuckers have signed a terrible deal as it is. The only way you're ever gonna get fucking attention is by dissing somebody you probably never even listened to before. You want to call Pac whack? The next motherfucker that calls Pac whack, look, here's the deal. I'm not going to say anything about it because what's the point? I'm not going to say any names right now. I'm not going to. It doesn't matter because we need to stop giving a voice to the people that don't deserve it. If that's how you want it, like you should get into the game on talent. There should be a little bit of talent, right? That's not always the case. It certainly isn't the case right now in the mainstream. But if we keep giving these guys attention, we're only doing a disservice to ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Like there's no reason for it. You know, there's no reason. We need to stop sharing those damn videos. If they go on a radio station and they say some shit, and just don't say anything about it because that's how they're trying to get their attention. That's how they're trying to get their name out there.
But it's not even young artists, man. It's the people who love whatever artists are talking about.
Mm-hmm. No, that's what I'm. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
It's us. Like, it's our generation. It's my generation. It's your generation. It's everybody else that is listening to these guys, and then they want to complain and argue. Stop bitching about it. It's a ploy.
Like if it's a legitimate reason, and you say, "Yo, I don't like so and so," then let that be it. But to harp on it and go, "Nah, he was fucking trash," and blah 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 blah. Like, you know what you're doing. Like, chill.
Yeah, exactly.
Your music is probably garbage anyway.
Yeah. Did you see the Little Xan video of him saying what he goes? You know what? You want to know what mental illness looks like? Have you seen that video?
No.
Okay, so it's Lil Xan. He's on. I think he's on live. I think he's on Instagram Live, and he's saying, "You want to know what what mental illness looks like? You want to see?" And he turns himself. This is my Jeep. Turns the camera around, and the Jeep's fucking scratched up all around. He's like, I did that because the record label owns me. It this and that. I can't do anything without, I have a car. They put it in the basement, so I can't even drive it. I'm like, no, dog. That's not you. That's not you being sick. Having mental illness. That's you signing a 360 deal because you're a dumb motherfucker. That's what that is.
What mental illness is that?
That's not. He mad because
dumb fuck.
the record label owns him.
Like this is my thing, man. If you're in a situation with a label and you sign a deal and you got a shitty deal, then that's on you. It's the label's fault. Job, just like any fucking job, they don't want to pay you.
No.
At all. Mm-mm. If they can get away without paying you, they win. So a label is doing the exact same thing. So if you are going to pay the label for cheap labor, fuck it, pay the label.
Pay the label.
I mean, you got people out here making a good fucking living independently.
Right.
With no label.
Right.
Who people don't know. Let's keep it 100. Who knew Royce 6 years ago? Damn near nobody, unless you knew who the fuck Royce was.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, you should know who Royce is.
But it's like he's had his own label since his second album.
Right.
MIC Records.
Right.
Hell, if you want to talk to Royce, it's Royce 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 at MIC Records. .com.
Right.
There you go. You're welcome.
Go ahead. Take that. Take that.
Guy's got like 4 or 5 kids. Has a Corvette. Doesn't pay for shit. Has his own studio. Comes out with fucking albums. I mean, what the fuck do you want?
Yo. The skit where he says I had a dream, and my dad said, "Ask me any question, but you can't blink."
Yeah.
Starts asking him questions. And then he's like, then I blinked, and I opened my eyes, and my kid is talking to me.
It's my son.
I was like, and he's talking. You can hear his son talking. I was just like, man, this shit, wow, it's wild. It's wild. And he's talking about his dad, like, was your dad, was Grandpa a good dad? And he says yes, because he always stood by them. And when shit got really bad, the cocaine, he went to rehab instead of leaning into the cocaine. It's a great album, man.
Same thing Royce did.
You think this album of the year?
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with
Absolutely.
you. I agree with you.
And honestly, nope, I can't say that yet. I gotta give it a listen or two.
I think
a few more listens.
I think maybe next week, since we're not quite at middle of the year yet. Maybe in about 6 weeks, we should sit down on these podcasts and start going through albums.
Facts.
Figure out what our top 5 of the year is right now.
Book of Ryan is going to be up there.
Victory Lap.
Yeah, Victory Lap is shit. Victory Lap might be the song of the year.
True. Facts.
That shit is goddamn.
It's ridiculous, right? That whole album is fire.
Just that one song. Like the album is great. Great fucking job, Nipsey. But that one song, Victory Lap, it's magic.
Yeah.
And what's crazy is I've only heard that type of magic from the West Coast.
We got our sound out here, man.
No, man. It's only been Nipsey and Dre. That's it. Don't go crazy. But it's like Nipsey and Dre. I don't know what it is. It's just, for lack of a better word, perfect.
What's crazy to me is that Nipsey's self-made. Like, that's it was him behind him the whole time.
Like, if you can't, fam, if you can't be behind yourself, then who else would stand behind you?
But that's how in the majority of cases that's how it goes. You know what I'm saying? In the majority of cases, like, you know, NWA had, you know, this behind him. Dre had, you know, his label behind him like this.
But that's the thing with Dre. If other people didn't believe in Dre would probably still be DJing.
Sure.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Like that's where Eminem, Royce, changed the game for me. Like, they went out for exactly what the fuck they wanted. Like, Royce left his friend, you know what I'm saying, to go pursue a deal.
Right.
To go pursue his dream. Like, the whole beef stemmed from him going to Tommy Boy and getting $1 million.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that was it. Or I'm sorry, so Tommy Boy. Yeah, Tommy Boy first.
I think it was Tommy Boy.
Yeah, it was Tommy Boy first, and then he went to Sony. But that's where that whole shit stemmed from.
Well, he wasn't fucking getting paid.
You know? Oh, he was getting paid. Like, don't let it.
I mean,
you give it.
He was getting some money, but in the
he
movie,
was getting paid.
In the movie, he was getting McDonald's money.
Ooh.
We're talking about Cube. We're talking about. We're still.
No,
talking
I'm
about
saying Royce. Right? I jumped.
Oh,
I'm saying
you did jump a while ago. My bad. I was still stuck on Cube and Dre.
But Cube, even with Cube, like, he wasn't backing himself in the beginning.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? Sure. After NWA and they pissed him off, he was like, "Well, fuck it, I'm out. I know what I got."
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, but he was the heart and soul of that whole thing. Like,
exactly. I'm not taking that from it, but you know what I'm saying? It was Dre saying, "Yo, you're really good. You got to do this," and Easy saying, "Yo, you're really good. You got to do this," and that's how Cube got on.
That's how he realized. Like,
you know what I'm saying? That's how he realized I got something special. Like, this is shit without me.
Right.
M and Royce, they just went out. They were like, "Fuck it, I'm just going to do it."
Right.
Like, Eminem, you know what I'm saying? If nobody knows how he was discovered, he was discovered through a battle. You know what I'm saying? By somebody, and somebody contacted Dre, and he was like, "Yo, I want to talk to this kid."
It was a fucking. It was a demo tape, is what it was.
Yeah.
It was a demo tape, and an intern played it for Iveen, and Iveen played it for Dre, and Dre fucking lost his mind.
Right.
Right.
And then he's like, I want to talk to this guy, blah, 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 yada, yada, yada.
He didn't even know that he was white until he saw him. That story is fucking crazy.
It's like, maybe it's just me, but, like, I knew he was white, fam.
Well, everybody knew when he dropped, everybody knew he was white.
No, I'm saying, like, when Eminem came out, like, I wasn't watching MTV, any of that shit. I didn't know videos, blah, 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 blah. Just people were like, "Yo, have you heard of Eminem?" And I literally thought M and M like the candy.
Same thing.
Fuck.
Peanut.
And then I heard him.
Peanut butter or just.
And I was like, "Ha ha ha ha, bust it, ha 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 ha." And I was like, "What? Yo, is this dude white?" And I'm like, "Let me get on web TV real quick."
It's funny.
White dude.
I didn't even listen. I knew about him. I mean, everybody knew about him when he dropped.
West.
That shit was wild. But I didn't really listen to him until the second album. And I was like,
that's a good album to listen to.
Really good album. So had I listened to the first album first, I may never listen to Eminem again. You know what I mean? Like, I did not like the first album.
I didn't like Infinite, and I heard Infinite like right after the first album. But I listened to the EP first. I was like, "Yo, this is really good rapping." Content-wise, I was like, whatever.
Yeah.
And then
I should go back and listen again.
Yeah, the LP came out, and I went and listened to the LP, and it added a bunch of songs, but that Royce song was on there.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow, you can really rap like this. And at that same time, I started listening to Black Star, and I was like, wow, you could really fucking rap like this. Like it doesn't have like keep in mind, I'm from Ohio, a small city in Ohio.
Uh-huh.
So outside of, you know what I'm saying, if it's not on MTV, I don't fucking know.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Without somebody going to New York or without going to New York and getting the mixtape and shit like that. And I was like, wow, like I'm not fucking crazy. Like people are actually putting together words like this. Like
Right.
this is a normal thing.
Right.
And it was the craziest shit because they're like Detroit's not that far from where I was.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? It's just,
Yeah.
but it's, you know, late 90s. It's a million miles away. So hearing that there were people who are from where I'm from and don't have to rap like Twista, Do or Die, or Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It was
Yeah.
a fucking breath of fresh air. And I'm like, I don't want to be Memphis Bleak. I don't want to be Jay. I want to be Nas.
Yeah.
I want to be a Midwest rapper.
Right.
That's who they were. And I was like, fuck. And then it was Dilated Peoples.
Hold up.
What?
Dilated's from where?
Dilated is from
They're from LA, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm just throwing it out. I'm like
Yeah.
Dilated Peoples.
Alchemist.
Like keep in mind, New York.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, it's you're rapping like Snoop.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
You got Dilated Peoples, you got a bunch of fucking crews that just didn't sound like anybody. You know what I mean? Even the emergence of Philly hip hop, you know what I'm saying? Common out there, the Root shit like that. It was just there are different ways to rap
Right.
between New York and LA. So
Very much so. Very much so.
motherfucking bars, fam.
Do you
My bad.
feel like it doesn't matter where you come from anymore?
No, not anymore.
It doesn't seem like it, huh?
Like it who gives a fuck? Like I don't even know if people know where people are from.
B, you're not alone. Neither one of us like him. Like
Who? What happened?
B said M's voice is annoying. I'm the only person that doesn't like him.
Oh,
I don't like him. I think that there's a lot of the thing about it is I don't know if I said this. We said this before in the podcast, but I always say that the thing about M that I don't like is that he has a lot of skill and he wastes that skill. He does not come to his full potential. Not very often. There's songs. There's plenty of songs where he destroys it. Even if you listen to Caterpillar, ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? Like,
shit, man.
ridiculous.
It was better than Rap God. That's
I mean, like there's times where he shows it, but then when it comes to making an album, when it comes to making when it comes to making music, it's not there. He drops the ball all the time. And this last song was just more proof that it's just not there. It's just not there.
but he has like 3 or 4 songs every album that proves that he can actually fucking rap really fucking well.
Fuck you up in a rap. It's very clear. You know what I'm saying? But
and I will say this, I don't think M can body a lot of people on a song.
Yeah.
Like in a battle. I don't see it happen. Like who does he battle? Benzino?
Cannabis.
And he did not win that.
You don't think so?
Absolutely not. Go listen to it.
Cannabitch?
This has been Cannabis's entire so let's say he lost to M and he lost to LL, right?
Mm-hmm.
The reason he lost is because people weren't listening for him. Like he went at the fucking gods.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
And it's just like, oh, LL won that. I'm like, no, he didn't. He didn't say one fucking line that was hot.
Right.
M, just in that Square Dance record, he just clowned Cannabis, but Cannabis out-rapped him.
Facts.
On an entire album.
Nobody, but you know how this, how the stands, you know how the stands are.
Yes, I absolutely understand.
Mm-hmm.
I get it.
Do you understand?
No, absolutely not.
All right,
Don't ever.
Just asking the question. I'm just asking the question.
M got out rap, man. I'm gonna keep it 100.
Cannabis is that dude. He was that dude.
Cannabis did him in.
I mean,
I was really surprised.
It was until he took the tablet out, the paper.
Oh my God! Versus
Do you
Disaster.
remember that? Yeah, that shit was crazy.
I got 30 pages of rhymes in this motherfucker.
If anybody doesn't, go look up. What's it?
Cannabis
versus Disaster. This shit happens in LA, and they're
KOTD, King of the Dot.
King of the Dot. Disaster comes out, does some slick shit. Cannabis comes out, does some slick shit. Disaster goes again. Cannabis comes out, and midway through, I can't remember if it's round 2 or round 3, but midway through one of them,
I want to say it's 2.
that sounds about right. He goes to spit his bar, and he forgets it. He's all, shit, I forgot. He legit says, shit, I forgot. And everything stops. The crowd goes fucking nuts. Because most of them are there to see what everybody thinks is a battle rapper. A lot of people thought Cannabis is a battle rapper. He's not a battle rapper.
But see, that's the thing. He is a battle rapper. He's just a battle rapper from the late 90s.
Not a freestyling battle rapper.
You see what I'm saying? Like, battle rap has changed incredibly since Cannabis was out there. Back then, like, Royce is the same way. Like, Royce used to battle, but it was verse versus verse.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, now you got a fucking Charlie Clips or a DNA who's really coming off the top of the head, and they are absolute battling right in front of you. You know what I'm saying?
So it's funny in that. So to go back real quick, in that Cannabis thing, he forgets his bars, and then he backs up, and like a sword, he pulls that shit out, and goes and starts reading off of his book. This shit's the wildest shit I've ever seen in my life. I remember watching Vlad TV, and they had Busta Rhymes on there, and Vlad was asking him about it. He was like, Busta hadn't seen it yet, so you get like an honest reaction. And when he pulls the tablet out, Busta was like, "Oh no, oh he's done, he's done."
Yeah,
you know,
you don't do that.
You don't.
It's like, all right, Loaded Lux had you gonna get this work. Everybody knows that shit, but in that first round,
Loaded Lux.
He in the first round he chokes. He forgets his line, forgets his place, because that is not his era battle rap. His era battle rap is in a store and you rapping blah 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 yada yada yada.
Right.
So you're in a big ass venue. The crowd can fuck you up, and if you lose your place, you lose your place. So when that happens, it happens.
Not only is that a big ass venue that he was in, but there's star-studded power in that. Diddy's there. Fucking
Q-Tip is there. Busta Rhymes is there.
Busta Rhymes is there. They're all on the balcony, hanging off the fucking balcony, like losing their fucking mind. Who is that? Is Loaded Lux versus who?
Loaded Lux versus Calico. Calico.
I fucking love. I don't really fuck with battle rap as much, and I fucking love that battle. I love that. That whole video is crazy to me.
Oh, you need to fuck with battle rap. That's where.
I don't know. Like every time I've done it, I'm like, and then the guy that wins is never the guy that I like. I'm like, yo, this dude's spitting fucking bars right now, but maybe he doesn't have enough charisma, or maybe the other guy has all his boys in the crowd because they're on his home turf. And I'm like,
what battles are you watching,
bruh? I thought it was King of the Dot. I don't know. My buddy used to send me a bunch of shit all the time.
Yeah, I'll send you some hot fire.
Then do it because
let me introduce you to the URL.
Okay, all right. Underground Rap League. So it's funny you brought up what's his face, or you brought up Royce earlier battling, and my buddy. I was talking to my buddy today, and my homie Kyle. Shout out Kyle. And I was telling him about you know this and that and whatever. And he's like, yo, Royce is nice, but that one time he battled Fab, and he got destroyed. And I'm like, do you know the story behind that? He's like, no, what happened? And I'm like, yo, Royce went to what was supposed to be a rap event, but ended up being a battle, and he wasn't prepared. Nobody told me to fucking they set him up. And he was like, word? I'm like, yo, that really happened. Like, you know, Fab is a freestyler. He's an amazing freestyler. And he destroyed him because Royce wasn't prepared for it.
Yo, what's funny is Royce has said several times, yo, I don't freestyle.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, like I get it. Dog, your pen is incredible. If you can't freestyle, you can't freestyle. Like, not a lot of people can do it. And it happens. But Mr. Fab, on the other hand, fam, Fab can rap.
Fab can rap.
Fab can rap his ass off. So
he's got the East, he's got the West with him.
Like, and I remember that. Like, that's when that Joey Royce of 5'9" shit started, because Joe threw a bar about what happened.
Mm-hmm.
And Royce took it personally. You know what I'm saying? And Royce came back, and I was like, yo, this happens. But it was like, I was talking to my homeboy, and he's in the battle rap as I am, and we were talking about that. And I was like, yo, if Joey would have showed up,
mm-hmm.
I think it would have been a fucking problem.
Mm-hmm.
I think it would have been real bad for Royce.
That's the shit that I miss.
Like, Slaughterhouse doesn't happen.
Right,
bad.
right. That's the shit that I miss in rap right now, is like the authentic beef. The one where you know
Facts.
that these motherfuckers really don't like each other, and they're gonna rap their asses off. Like for example, this is a bad example, but Mace disses Cameron.
Yeah.
Recently, within the last 6 months?
Yep.
Less. Cameron that night goes into the studio and drops music, drops
Facts.
a diss on him. The beef was terrible, but I was still geeked on the fact that we're watching the beef in real time. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yes.
Yo, without it being fake. Like, you know, like Kanye is about to drop an album. Like, I want beef, authentic beef, where nobody's gonna get shot. Right? Authentic
Keep it on
beef,
wax.
Keep it on wax.
The last time you had that I can remember was the Royce and Joe Budden shit. Before that, it was Nas and Jay.
Right.
Like, and that's it. But this is exactly why I don't believe all this 50 beef with whoever the fuck he's beefing with on Twitter bullshit.
He's beefing
like
with everybody. Everybody. First
50 and Jim Jones.
First it was Jim Jones.
Like, here's the truth though.
Now
here's the absolute truth. 50 will get beat the fuck up.
Oh yeah.
Like, Jim is about that life.
Oh,
you know
yeah.
what I'm saying? Like,
Oh,
he doesn't do battles.
But Jim won't do it. Jim won't do it. He got a crew of dudes that will do it for him.
Facts. That I love to do it.
And 50 don't have many people behind him. So, but let's be clear, it's almost June. And
right.
Power about to drop.
Coming out.
Power
right.
about to
Power
drop.
coming back.
That's what I'm saying. That's not authentic beef.
50 did himself the greatest injustice when he killed Ja. Right?
Yeah.
50 basically killed Ja on that first album.
Oh, facts.
Ja had two. I want to say two, but I know he had at least one platinum album after that 50 beef.
Right.
He was still selling.
Yeah, no doubt.
Right?
Yep.
But nobody was playing that shit, right? All right, cool. So he kills Ja Rule off. Ja goes away. Get Rich or Die Trying. The movie comes out. And of course, Ja's a character. What happens for this? That soundtrack sells. Like, all the sales go bring. Only because of the movie.
Right.
Like, it's a callback to the beef. Ever since then, who gives a fuck?
Nobody.
Like, 50 has beef with G Unit members.
Right.
And let's keep it 100. The only G Unit member he hasn't beef with is exactly Lloyd Banks.
Right. That's what I was thinking too.
Because Banks would get in that ass for real. I keep it 100. Even when it came down to it, and 50 and Joe Budden had beef.
Right.
50 sent Lloyd Banks after Joe Budden. 50 ain't get on the track and diss him.
Right.
He's like, nah, yeah, they threw the chairs at me.
Yeah.
But that was it. Like, yo, Lloyd gonna handle that.
Right.
And then that shit was great. I was like, yo.
Well, but you got to remember, at one point, like, he had only one jump to show how gangster he actually was. Because after that, he made money, and there was no gangster left. Not in that standing. You know what I'm saying? I remember watching shit with him where he was he was walking through. This is like the lead up to the drop of his album. Banks bottom lip. Oh, Therese. Banks bottom lip lets me know he'd whoop on 50 real quick. Yo. But
I'm so fly.
Oh man! But you remember, like 50 was like he was running around with all G Unit. This motherfucker, like he was like, yo, they's up in there, blah 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 blah. I went and stole a butter knife. This motherfucker had a butter knife in his pocket. I was like, yo, he like got can't have weapons on me. Nah. Like, I was like, okay. I think it was on like Get Rich or Die Trying. Like there was some kind of DVD on there or some shit like that.
Get Rich or Die Trying was amazing.
It was an amazing album until it got played the fuck out.
It's still good. Like today,
I need to go back and listen.
It's still good. Oh my god, it's so good.
Real quick, when that album came out, I bootlegged the fuck out of it. I made like 20 copies and just passed that shit out.
Oh, I'm proud of you.
I was hating on him a little bit, and then I listened to it, and I was like, yo.
Yeah, it was really good.
It's fucking fire. It's really good. I was like,
matter of fact,
like I printed, it got so deep that I printed the label and put it in the sleeve. Yo, I did that shit. I printed the label, did all I did. I went in on it, and then I just handed it out.
That's what you got to do. Like we did that.
I didn't even take no money on it.
It was like,
Who Wants a 50 album? It's out.
When did CD burners really start to be decent? Like 98, maybe 99.
That's about right. Yeah.
Right around then, my best friend, he bought one, right? Mm-hmm. And I was like, "Oh shit, that's awesome!" And we wanted to test it out.
Yeah.
So I had a copy of Illmatic. Takes the copy of Illmatic, burns it. I take the copy, take it right to the car, put it in to see if it works, and it starts playing. I was like, gold mine.
Seriously though.
Listening to it, went right back to the store. I was like, give me the hundreds of the blank CDs.
I still have a bunch.
It was like at this time they were like 50 to 70, 80 bucks for the 100 or the 50 or whatever.
Yeah.
I was like, blah blah blah, give it. Got them, bang bang bang. Went in, just started burning CDs. Crap, and then just started selling them for $5.
Yeah. Yep.
I was like, oh my god, I made so much money. Whatever.
That's wild.
Dog, I'll be out here and making this bread.
You gotta do what you gotta do, man. The hustle never stops. You know what I'm saying?
Take that.
Yeah. All right. You got anything else?
No.
Good?
That's it, right? We're done?
Man, we were done at like 1:15, no lie. At 1 hour and 15 minutes, we were pretty much done.
Oh, cool. I don't know what time it is.
I got a clock. We're at an hour and 52.
Sweet. Hey guys, that's it. I'd like to thank you for coming through. Make sure you tip your waitress and protect your edges. That's it. That's my outro.
That's your outro.
The fuck.
All right. Appreciate y'all. Thanks for coming
out.
We
hold on.
I'm holding.
That's it.
Good. Appreciate it. Good night, everybody.
Okay, bye.
Bye.